Okay, so this is episode 0, the prologue. Is that what it's called? Prolapse? Whatever. Episode 0. So this is where I'm going to show you guys the exact randomizer settings that you need to follow to play the Soul Link with me. So if you don't know what I am planning for this series, essentially it is, it's more of a Soul Link on your side than it is on mine. It's a regular Nuzlocke for me, but I'll try and play around it so it make it a little bit easier for you guys. The idea is that this is for people who, maybe you want to play a Soul Link. You've seen a couple in the past, I won't say from who, and I personally always wanted to play along with one, but none of my friends really play Pokemon in the same way I do, so hey, this is for us. Every time I will get the first encounter, so we can't alternate obviously because I'm not literally playing with you guys in a call or anything, but I will get the first encounter every time, and then you guys will play around that. Now, the idea is you can choose your level of difficulty and how you want to make it. I don't know what makes it particularly harder or less hard, but essentially you can choose if you want to follow the gender idea as well with the Soul Link. So when I'm talking about the gender, I mean if I get a male Pokemon in my encounter, then you cannot catch any male Pokemon you encounter. You would have to go until you get a female Pokemon, not character. And the same with typing as well. If I got a Psychic type, then you would have to go until you got a non-Psychic type. So that's the idea of it. If you want to follow those rules, feel free. If you don't. The other idea is that it's more the Nuzlocke on my end. Obviously, if whatever my start is, if you let your starter die, I can't just kill off my starter because how am I supposed to know, right? So you get to basically just play along without suffering most of the consequences. Now, if you catch a Giratina and I catch a Weedle, yo, I don't think I'm going to be using that Weedle, so, maybe a bit rough for you. But anyways, that's the idea. You can get the gist. All the rules will be in the description as always with Nuzlocks, at least the ones that I post. So, I'll make it a little bit easier, maybe in word format instead of me mumbling and jumbling about. It'll be easier to understand like that. Just to quickly interrupt myself, because I'm post-editing, I wanted to mention how encounters also work. So if I kill my encounter, it can be up to you whether you decide to kill your one or run away from it, or you could catch it. If you catch it, for example, and then whenever you let your Pokemon die, you can just fill in. I'm okay with that, obviously. I mean, who cares if I'm not okay with that anyway? It's up to you. It's just an idea. You play it how you want to. Anyways, the purpose of this video, because I got distracted, is to show you guys the settings that I'm going to be using. So we're not going to change any base statistics, but we will upgrade them. Let's just say to generation 9, because why not? Standardized EXP curves, we'll leave it as that. We'll do it to all Pokemon, because the idea is that we're not spending ages to grind, right? That's not the fun part of it, because you guys will need to grind whenever I get almost team wipe. We'll turn on this and we'll turn on this. We won't change evolutions easier because sometimes there's moves and stuff that different Pokemon learn. So, it's up to you. Won't be changing types, evolutions, anything like that. Okay, dope. So that's the first page done. Second page. Random, completely for starters. We'll randomize this. We'll turn this on. We'll allow alternate forms. Remember, this is for fun, right? Let's randomize completely static Pokemon. We'll allow alternate forms again. Percentage modifier. So this is for your static Pokemon, right? We'll just bump this up to like 20. Maybe even 30 actually. Why not? Just so, again, less training needs to be done. It might make the later on legendaries or whatever tough, but that's fine, right? Who cares? Randomize both. Who cares? We're not going to be doing that, chances are. Feel free to do so if you do get the chance. Moves and movesets, we'll leave that as is. Trainer Pokemon, we're going to click this to random, not even distribution, we're not going to do that. Additional Pokemon for boss trainers and important trainers, turn this all the way up to 5. This way every important trainer has 6 Pokemon. So dope. Add held items, we're going to add one. Just one held item to each trainer that is important, boss, whatever. And highest level only, so it's not super OP. We're not gonna have like 6 Pokemon with leftovers or focus sash or whatever. We'll turn this on, sorry, no early wonder guard, to make it a little bit easier. Allow alternate forms, swap mega evolvables. Any trainer that has, a mega, we'll leave them to have a mega. Force fully evolved Pokemon. I think we'll do this at 25, 45 even. percentage modifier, we can turn this up to like somewhere between 25-ish, somewhere around there. And we will randomize not trainer names, because I kind of want to keep those. We'll randomize trainer classes, because why not? Just a bit of fun. Maybe you'll run into a gym leader a bit early or something like that. I don't know. Dope. Okay, so that's faux Pokemon done, right? Next up is wild Pokemon. We'll do completely random. If you want to do this, you can set minimum catch rate. I would say set it to 1 if you're going to do it. If you set it to 5, it's a little bit broken, you know, there's no challenge whatsoever. I'm going to turn it off to make my life a little bit more difficult. We'll randomize hold items, because why not? Turn on bad items off thing. Yep, sure. Now, this is something that I don't see other people do. I kind of like to do it because, 1, it makes training and grinding a lot easier. It can be a little bit rough at the start, but it will only be like 1, maybe 2 levels. It's fine, right? Your first route's going to have level 2s anyway. So what's the point? What's the difference if it's a level 4? So yeah, we'll do that. And then, as for TMs, we're going to keep this random. We'll force a good % of damaging moves, because that's fun. And I'm going to put this to 60. Sometimes I like to get a little bit fun, you know. Maybe I'll put it to 80, just to have a little bit of a joke, a little bit of a laugh, you know. See a Sawaddle use 1,000 waves, well, because why not, right? But no, we'll do it to 60. I think 60 is a good balance of like fun, and then, you know, you'll still get like your tackle TM or something, right? We won't change any of this stuff. You can choose if you want to do full HM compatibility to make your life easier. I won't be doing that. Full compatibility, but this is all I'm changing for me. You can choose how much you want to change stuff to make your life easier or have more fun, whatever it is. It's all on you. Field items, random. Get rid of bad items, because I just find that boring, right? Special shops, we'll do random. Banned by that. Balance the shop items though. I like to turn this on so I have somewhere to get stones, and you know, if it's a special shop, we don't need regular items, right? If you want, just do that as well. Look, the idea is to have fun. I'm not sweating this too hard. Don't revert. Turn this on. Make sure you turn that on, because if you get a mega and you reload the game, it won't be mega evolved anymore. So make sure you leave this on, and that is it. I do national decks at the start because sometimes it shows question marks, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I remember that happening in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire when I didn't turn it on. X and Y, I don't know, but just in case. And there it is. Those are all the things you need to do. So, I hope to join you guys in this adventure on Pokemon. It's going to be Pokemon Y for me. You can choose if it's X. Just keep those settings as the same, right? Either way, though. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be really fun. I kind of wish one of the Pokemon YouTubers I used to watch did this when I was growing up. So hopefully I can be... You understand what I'm saying, right? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will catch you guys in the next episode. Episode 1. Peace.